Okay, I have a confession. I've never killed the Enderdragon or the Wither. And it's not that I don't know how, I've just never done it. So last night I finally tried, and here's how that went. So this is RS, and we've been playing together for a long time. I think actually 7 years now, which is kind of insane, and neither of us have actually killed the Enderdragon. So this is our expedition, and we are complete amateurs, and kind of had no idea what we were doing, yet somehow still found the end portal, and man, it looked cool. Before we know it, we counted down and had a ceremonial jump in. And from there, it was pretty smooth sailing actually. The end was a lot more relaxing than I thought it would be. Like, it's just a chill place. Well, except for the fact that RS kept dying. I don't know why the Endermen were so after him. But anyways, here are just the clips of when I actually hit the tower. I'll save you guys the agony of watching me use stacks of arrows. And I'll just look really good at the bow and arrow. This is the craziest part. I like freaked out every time that happened. I had no idea that was a thing. I just happened to be lucky and had some ender pearls on my hotbar to save myself every time that happened. It's terrifying. And can you believe how far up he shoots you? That's crazy. Whew. The battle was not that bad though. It went by pretty quickly, and before we knew it, we were both rushing in for the kill to see who would get the last hit, and I can't quite tell. I think it might have been him. I think I was a little bit too far away. And just like that, it was over. We had the egg, and it was time to move on to the next thing. We decided the next logical step after killing the dragon would be to build a beacon. So that's what's happening right now. It took a bit of resource mining, but we had everything we needed, and we decided to choose this super precarious cave to keep it interesting, you know? Much to our surprise, the Wither, also not that bad. I don't know why it took both of us 7 years to kill these bosses. I think just because they're bosses, like the idea of a boss, is what made them scary. The hardest thing about this boss fight was actually RS's fire aspect sword, which he kept hitting me with. But before we know it, boom, that was over too. Enderdragon down, Wither down, and now we were ballin' in the mines. With the Wither dead, we could now haste 5 mine, and we are rich as could be. We did extensive mining. He was doing the mining. I was picking up the blocks and sorting them. And now we have a metric ton of blocks and resources, as you can see right here. But unfortunately, he broke my pick, so now I'm a poor pickless man, but we got a couple resources for the transaction, so it's not all bad. So that's the story of the 7 years coming killing of the Enderdragon and Wither. And honestly, the Wither is now going to be like a day 2 step in my new worlds, because having this haste beacon and like clearing out tons of mining at a time, it's incredible. I can't believe it's taken me this long to experience that. So you can bet that's at the top of my list now. Now that we've killed the dragon and the Wither and have like instant mining, I think it's safe to say we're good at this game. The next step would be to make sure that both of us have an elytra, and then I guess we got to build rocket farms and then an experience farm, and there's just always a next step. So I'm sure we have plenty left in store for this beautiful, beautiful world, as well as lots of building to happen. You can see RS was working on a new shack over there. It's just a little house, but it's just a cool extension of what we already have going here. And I just laid this little simple road to connect the two places. Keeping this one nice and short, that's all we have in store for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.